We can say we got two. I don't care.
That's fine.
Because we both be giving out our
That's fine.
whatever ID thing that thing is called.
That's fine.
Whatever ID thing that
What
thing is
thing?
called.
What ID thing?
The, whatever friend system they have on this thing.
Oh, I haven't even set mine up.
Man, it's going to be fucking hot tonight. Oh, whoops.
What?
All right, that's for the live people. Sorry.
Ain't nobody here.
Ain't nobody here? Okay. Ain't nobody here.
I can belch like that when no one's here.
Punk Gopher's here.
Oh, hi, Punk Gopher.
What's up, Punk Gopher?
You heard me belch? That was a good one, right?
Speaking of which, you going so I guess one of us going to run up and get the Dorothy Lynch.
Oh, shoot.
We can do it. We can do it.
No, I want to do it today. We can. I mean, I can run up when it's time.
Yeah,
I
when
mean,
it's time.
just-
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. What is going on? All right. Let me tweet that we're live.
Let
Maybe
me
it's-
clear my throat.
Actually, let me look at this instead.
Oh no!
What's wrong with the
Do you know
notes?
what, Punk
Oh.
Gopher? I had some family members who really, really liked it. So I think it's either you like it or you don't, or you're just mad about it. Like I didn't hate it, but yeah, it wasn't my thing. But
Didn't hate
that's
what?
okay. I'm not gonna like every popcorn you send. I enjoyed trying it.
Oh yeah. Her family. Yeah, her
family liked it.
sisters tore it up.
They did.
They love the
I was
s'mores.
like, go on, y'all, have fun.
I think it was for Renee. It was the marshmallow popcorn in the.
No, it was the chocolate. The chocolate tasted off.
Well,
It was the chocolate. Chocolate. Chocolate, macolate, chocolate. God, it's so pixelated.
What is?
3DS.
What?
The 3DS.
Oh, you looking at the video?
No, just pictures.
Is it pixelated?
I mean, I'm just used to seeing games like Last of Us, okay? It's not pixelated for a handheld, no.
Oh, okay.
It's pixelated compared to the PS3. Yes, it is. Man, I got 83 screenshots. Do you want to see screenshots, or you probably seen
Sure,
plenty of them?
that's fine.
All right. Oh, I'm missing stuff. I can't remember what it was.
Let's see, Friday.
The only thing we did Friday was
Went-
podcast.
Friday podcast. We went to
Do you do anything
Chili's on Saturday.
after? With Chili's?
I mean, oh, Charlie's.
Oh.
We hung out with Deidre a lot also.
Yeah, we hung out with my sis. We did. That filled our weekend, which is good.
You
You turn all your devices off.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I hope you don't mind. Let me clear my throat. Yeah, so it's not pixelated, but you can tell it's
Yeah.
not, a console game by far. Oh, I had so much fun playing. Oh, it was great. I wonder what it looked like. Let me see. GameCube, Animal Crossing.
It'd be fun if it's not much off. I'd be like,
Well, I mean, seeing as that was a console.
nah, Punk Gopher, it doesn't work offline. That's the sad part. I wish it did. That would be freaking amazing. But they consider it an MMO. So,
What? Oh, Animal Crossing?
no, Marvel Heroes.
Oh, yeah. It is kind of an MMO.
Okay, shoot. Let's get started.
I mean, I'm ready. We'll think of stuff.
Yeah, I understand, man. That would be kind of a cool, at least for the story. But you know what, though? The story isn't very long. Um, so,
What, Marvel Heroes isn't?
oh, I thought you were laughing at me.
No, I wasn't. I'm here.
I thought you was laughing because I said it wasn't long. And
That would be funny
well,
though.
I thought you were
Here, if you
being.
want to see what the original Animal Crossing looked like, here you go. All right, yeah, I'm ready to go.
I'm not because I got to open up this. Let's see what you got here.
Yeah, stuff requiring internet. At least PS4 doesn't require
Man, how
internet.
much
With a crossing
does it
animal
look
couple,
does it look much different?
it doesn't look a whole. But one's a console, one's not.
Oh, you know what? Let me change that. We Animal Crossing couple.
Yeah, we're not crossing animal. We're crossing animals.
I was trying to be witty.
World of Tanks. So you were excited when they had the World of Tanks thing, huh? I was mad about it.
I'm gonna be nice for a minute. I'm gonna wait for J.K. Grammar.
Why did he say he was coming in?
He's in. He just said, "Damn commercial."
Oh, that's sweet. That's nice of you.
So I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for Mr. Grammar. But while we do that, we can do a quick test. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky, it's the Valentine Cast with your host, Renee
And
and
Jay.
Jay Valentine.
Valentine. We're not really starting like that. I mean, I wonder if our start is getting old and stale. You think it's getting old and stale,
You know
Jay?
what? Maybe we should change something up.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll think
I'm
about
going to
it.
wait for Mr. Grammar. But while we do that, we can do a quick test. Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky, it's the Valentine Cast with your host, Renee
And Jay.
Jay Valentine.
Valentine.
Okay, you ready?
Mm-hmm. We don't have very much on this. I thought we had a lot to talk about. Apparently not.
But it seems like we did so much this weekend.
But yeah, I guess we didn't. We hung around with family a
Hold
lot.
on, let's see real quick. We got up Saturday morning.
I played video. No.
What did we do Saturday
I got
morning?
up kind of late. We went somewhere
We went to
before.
breakfast.
Went to breakfast.
Hmm.
Then we came home and we went over my parents' house
Right.
before we went
Yeah,
riding
we went and we hung out there, and
for a little
then
bit. And then after riding, came home, took a shower,
we went out to eat,
went out
and
to
then we hung
eat.
out with them that night. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh yeah. Okay.
that's all we did was hang out.
Okay. Yeah.
Lazy mofo's, just
All right.
hanging out. Okay, make sure I have my coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the Valentine.
You're welcome, Jay. You're welcome.
I guess I'll export that before I even start. What's he? Turn up the bass. Well, what was the other thing that Chuck D said? Oh man. Oh, turn up the treble. Okay. Yep. Turn up the bass. Turn up the treble. Here we go again. Public Enemy. Okay. All right. Let me stop, man.
Coming to you from Louisville, Kentucky.
It's the Valentine Cast with your Animal Crossing couple, Jay and Renee Valentine.
Monday, June 17th, 2013.
And this is episode one of Renee's favorite groups, 112.
It is. It is.
So
Some of you I don't know who 112 is. Very popular 90s R&B guy group.
Was
Wonderful.
it 90s?
Yes.
Or was that late 90s?
Yo. I mean, I don't know.
I think that was late.
96, 97 maybe?
Okay.
Around there.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, it's Monday. I hesitated on Monday. I don't know why. It's not like, we don't
You do this
record
any other
every
day?
Monday.
I know.
But it's nice to see you guys. It is rainy and hail came down from the sky.
Yep. God was mad.
God,
He was doing it.
he was it. Do it.
Do it, Jesus.
No, do Jesus.
Do Jesus.
That's what
Do it, Jesus.
I found out because I didn't know this, but there are some people who, when it storms, they turn off all the lights, turn off TV, all the electrical stuff, and the kids have to sit and be still and not do anything.
Right. And
I don't understand why they have to sit and be still though. I don't.
See,
I don't get that part.
you're revering the storm that the Lord is making.
So, but he makes everything apparently.
But
So
that's the
can't you-
time. But that's the time for you to be quiet and just be in awe of His majesty.
Okay.
You know, with
I'm not even-
the whole lightning and the rumbling and everything
We're not
else.
even gonna even begin. But
no, just
yeah.
I mean, I grew up like that where when the storm started rolling in, turn the lights off, turn the television off, and we were quiet. We stayed away from the windows. So, and I think some of that did too, in a way. I think some of it too was protect the electronics and stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, I can see the electronics part, but the sitting and being still is what gets me.
But then too, it could be one of those things that the parents would tell us for the kids to be quiet
Because they want us to be quiet.
because they want us to be quiet. You know, kind of like
That's actually not a bad plan.
you know.
Lying to kids is how it's. I mean, everybody lies to their kids all the time anyway. So,
Yeah, but in spirit, yes, they do lie.
so hey, if you need to sit and be quiet and give reverence, whew, I can get those kids out of my hair for a second.
Yeah,
That's what they
parents
do.
be around. I'm like, man, I hope it storms today, so my kids can just be quiet just for a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. So, yeah. What's going on? We want to say hello to our chat room that's watching us live at twitch.tv/ValentineCast. What is
Ooh.
going on? And out there we have Mr. Punk Gopher, Mr. J.K. Graham himself,
Hello.
and we have a few more that my viewer list is not popping up. So
Oh, Jay.
I know.
Do I have to do everything?
Hey, if it pops up for you,
Hello, Resting Willpower.
oh, Rusty Willpower's there too.
We know him.
Yep.
Anyway, so yeah, so we had a good day today.
We did. Like
A
Renee
little
said,
damp, but
yeah, it was raining today and everything. So, our AC went out again.
right.
So I had to call our warranty people. So
Maybe that we'll finally get a new one this time.
yeah, I wonder.
Or not.
Well, we may have to go to the bank and talk to them to see if we have options.
Yeah, 'cause we cannot not have air conditioning.
I know we can't not have air
I mean, we
conditioning.
could. In
Really?
theory.
Okay. Yes. In theory, yes, we could be without air conditioning, but we want to put our marriage at stake like that.
Our marriage?
Mhm.
What do you mean?
Because one, when it gets hot, who is grumpy?
It's tad bit testy.
Tad bit my ass.
Tad bit testy.
Let me tell y'all. When we had Dewey the damn blue thing, this is the 1996 Buick Regal
I don't know if it's
coupe.
It was 80 something.
No, it was 96.
Oh.
It was a 96 or a 94 Buick Regal that we had. It was a coupe.
94.
Yeah, it was 94 coupe. And nice car. It was a nice car.
Leather.
It was awesome because, Renee needed a car and you got it and everything else. But one of the things with Dewey the damn blue thing, yes, that was his name,
It was.
because your friend
Lori.
Lori, who was awesome, and we haven't seen her in a while.
I haven't seen Lori since forever.
Yep. She named him, but Dewey didn't have AC. So before we got White Ghost, which is our 2006 Saturn View, um, summers were really hot. The 2 summers before we got Dewey,
It was.
and let's just say Renee. It was like when we got in the car, it was just like, don't even talk to her, don't even touch her.
It's. I mean, you're already hot and you can't do anything. It's just
Right.
like you're cooking your own skin, and then somebody's talking to you, which means you have to talk, which exerts more effort, thus
Hot
making
air.
you hotter.
That's just hot air, Jay. You need to shut up.
I did not say that,
No,
by
you
the way.
didn't. You didn't. But yeah, so that's why I'm saying, for our marriage and for our love for one another, we need to have nice, cool AC.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
but
It's necessary.
I think we'll do all right if we didn't have AC. I mean, we'll make it work. We just walk around naked in the house most of the time,
Yeah.
probably.
That doesn't help all the time, though.
No, it doesn't. Cool showers, all that other good stuff. But yeah, let's go ahead and see what let's let everybody know what we did this weekend.
Weekend wrap up. That's how you people say it, right?
Uh-huh. So this week was Father's Day weekend, and we started off the week in by Renee horseback riding.
I did. Saturday, my mother had given me an Amazon local deal to go horseback riding for Christmas, and we finally got to set it up, and I went, and it was amazing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna post one of the pictures as the episode picture, but it was awesome.
One, I can if
Or
you give me
you can
all
make a
of them,
collage.
and I would do the Kim thing, and I will hook you up with a diptych.
Okay, thank.
I know, right?
So close to a bad word, but so yeah, my horse's name was Hisho. He was beautiful.
He show what?
Hisho. Hisho.
He show what?
I prefer to think of his name being spelled Hisho.
No, he show something.
Hisho. Hisho.
Yeah.
And the did it say trail ride? Did it advertise trail ride? I hope it didn't, because it was not a trail ride, by the way.
I don't know.
It was around their property,
Right.
pretty much.
Right.
But it's funny. You would think that would piss some people off, but I was just as excited. I didn't care if I could ride around in a tight circle. I'd just be excited to do that.
If they had left you just stay in the
the arena,
in the arena, you would have been like,
I would have been pumped.
I'm telling you, guys, girls, men, women, I absolutely love when Renee is, I think the word I used was enthralled, right?
Yeah.
Where she is extremely excited and happy and just very, very pleased. She gets this huge smile on her face, but she tries to contain it. And it's just like, you can just tell her lips are just like this right here, pulling back because she just want to smile so big, but she's trying to contain it because she know if she does, she's going to be like,
My pretty much. If I wanted to smile like I wanted to smile, I would look insane, because
Right.
you don't know how much I can't express how
In a
much
way,
I love
so,
horses.
So, when
this
you're like,
was-
you're like, ah!
yes, inside I was doing that.
That's what you were
I was
doing.
like, oh my god, I'm on a horse! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Yeah, I was basically doing that the whole entire time. I was like, I want a horse. Oh. And then so it takes muscles, though.
Right.
Tiny bit sore in my upper thigh region, but
Yeah.
Such is life. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So, and we got, and I did amazing on my horse. I
Right.
mounted just fine. I know how to turn right, turn left. I already knew that stuff already.
But I have to ask you, who did not do amazing?
what's her name?
Riley.
Riley. Riley
Mm.
was horrible.
Take that, Riley.
She was also in our writing group, and she was behind me. And the leader of the group kept having to tell Riley to give Kiss a big old kick because apparently this girl didn't know how to keep her horse going faster. And I was like, I am so much better than her. She sucked. And she was only 7 or 8, but she
7 or 8.
still sucked. And she took riding lessons. I didn't take riding lessons. That was better than her.
You know who that reminds me? I'm trying to think of that movie we watched with the basketball player,
Yeah.
and he was blocking the little kids,
Oh.
and then people were like, "No, it was Modern Family."
Oh. What
Remember
was it?
when
Oh yeah.
what's his
Mitchell.
name? Mitchell
Mm.
and his daughter were doing
Lily,
a
yeah.
kickball or or
It was
four
it was
squares.
handball.
Oh, it was handball. Yeah.
Oh my
Then he was like, "I
gosh.
kicked your butt, little
But
kid."
really, it's like she had to tell her every 2 seconds, and even she had to tell her back to back. I'm like, dude, just give that horse a kick, girl.
I'm surprised you didn't say, I'm gonna turn my horse around. I'm gonna get you going."
It's like, I think maybe because she didn't have enough weight behind her
Right,
heels, digging it,
right.
the horse probably couldn't even freaking feel it.
And probably she may, even though she's had lessons and stuff like that,
I don't know.
maybe
before.
she's one of those kids that, she's like, I don't want to kick him because it might hurt him.
I don't ever want to ride with Riley again. If I show up for another ride and Riley is there, I will turn around and go back home.
Right, right.
No, I won't because, but I would want to. So take that, Riley. You'll never hear this, but you sucked.
Yep.
All right. So when we got back to the arena, I got to hold the horse and I was rubbing on its mane, on its forelock.
Were you like, good, Jay's not here.
No, I was not like that.
Oh.
But I was rubbing him, and then he started rubbing his head against my body. He was so happy. I was like, oh,
Start rubbing his head against my body.
not like that. You know how Toby will rub his
Yeah.
head all over your hand? It was kind
Yeah,
of like that.
yeah.
And
I
then,
have to admit, the horses were pretty cool.
Yeah.
When I was walking down the stalls and stuff like that, and
Mhm.
they would. I just kind of like how they stomp. I love how they stomp the ground. They just sit there and
Yeah.
stomp, and I guess they're getting the flies off.
Yeah.
And they stomp. I'm like, oh man.
Yeah. I got to take the saddle off of Hisho. So much horse sweat all over my hand. It was awesome.
And you touched me.
I did touch you. Yeah, I did.
I got horse sweat all over my body.
No. I'm sure I washed my hands before that occurred.
You
so
did.
so you're fine.
Um,
So yeah, I had a great time, and I would like to do lessons. It's a little pricey, so I'm trying to work it out. But I really want to learn how to do other horsey stuff. So
That's cool. That's cool.
thank you, Mom.
Huh?
I said thank you, Mom.
Yep. Thanks, Miss Crocker. She was very happy. And then on Sunday, we went to go see Man of Steel. It was
Mixed reviews on this movie,
yeah.
right?
There's been a lot of mixed reviews with Man of Steel. Some people either love it or some people hate it. Some people are looking for Christopher Reeves.
I don't know what they're looking for
know.
exactly.
But some people said it was just as bad. Well, I've seen a couple people say it was just as bad as Superman Returns. So
Okay. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. I had
Yeah.
a good time.
I did enjoy it.
So I think people went into it with too many expectations.
Right.
See, I went into it with no expectations.
Right.
Maybe that's why I enjoyed it so much.
Yeah, and that's my thing. It's like, and that's kind of how I treat book movies as well. I don't go in with an expectation. I go in, unless, of course, it's a sequel.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, if it's a sequel, it better bring something to the table
Right.
that it brought before. That's
Right.
just how it's supposed to be.
And that was one of the reasons why, I kind of asked about Star Wars, Star Trek, the Into the Darkness, the one before that. I was like, is this a continuation or is it just the same universe? And everybody was just like, it's just the same universe.
Yeah.
And you don't have to watch the first one.
I
because-
mean, basically, you'll miss a little bit of backstory on
Right.
maybe Spock and Uhura, and
Right.
maybe his character on
Right.
how he came about. But No, they're
Right.
totally two different movies.
Right. Right.
Man of Steel, it stands on its own. I liked it except for the last 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Um, because this isn't a spoiler. Everybody knows the character of Superman. You know that apparently when he puts on glasses, they're magic glasses that change the anatomy of his face.
Right.
That nobody can recognize him.
Right. Right.
And this bugs me. If Jay puts on glasses, guess what? I know it's still Jay.
But I look different.
Slightly,
It
but
depends on-
trust me, you look like the exact same person.
It depends
but
on the
with
glasses. It depends on the glasses.
No,
Because
no, even with shades on, and I can't see half your face. I still would know it was
what
you.
if I had some LeVar Burton?
Yes.
Jordy.
Jordy. Yes, I would still know it was you.
That's sad.
That's what I don't get. It's one of the stupidest things about Superman. I know it's always going to be there. It's part of the lore, but it's just so stupid. Along with him going in a phone booth. Is that
That was
trumped up?
Spider-Man, I thought.
Did Spider-Man go in a phone booth?
Oh, I guess Superman did too.
I thought
Didn't
Superman
he?
went in the phone booth and changed his clothes. I don't know what the heck his clothes were doing in the phone booth, and why he didn't go to the
No,
bathroom.
his clothes. See, he always wore the Superman suit.
Under.
Mm-hmm.
Where's his cape?
It's tucked in his underwear. That's why his butt looks so big.
So why did he go in the bathroom and change? I guess because you don't want to see Superman coming out of the bathroom.
Because he wanted to pee pee.
Can you imagine Superman coming out of the bathroom? That's not a very heroic image, I guess.
And you know what? Okay, so this is how much that I haven't really watched Superman. Oh, you know what? I mean, or know a lot about Superman. And it's not, about when I was watching him fly, the part where he's going through all that, So I'm like, is he really flying? Or is he jumping? But then there's times when he just hovers in midair.
He can fly.
He can fly.
Yes.
So,
he knows how to exert his energies.
Yeah, so
basically, he learned how to exert his energy. At first, jumping.
So
yeah,
I like, and so everybody know I'm before even the movies. I mean, I've always been an Iron Man fan. And it's like, okay, so where is the thrust coming from that makes him, like when he's flying and
you
all
want
of a
scientific
sudden,
stuff.
Right, scientific stuff. You know what I'm saying? But he's a superhero, so it goes beyond what our science can explain.
This is true.
I
mean, they have a metal that's not even in our periodic table.
Right.
You can't comprehend that.
Because he was like, because he was just flying along and then, he buckled down and he started, and then he like broke the sound barrier. Because he was just flying along and all of a sudden it was like, boom, kind of like what Iron Man did, but that's because Iron Man kicked in some thrusters and
I hate
stuff
this,
like that.
The little fist out in front. I hate that. I know that's how Superman's supposed to fly. I just think it's so stupid. That would create more drag. You think you want to fly with his hands by his side, right?
Well, it doesn't matter. He's Superman. Apparently he's not held by the bounds of physics and shit like that, so it doesn't matter. And I'm not saying that. I'm not trying to argue against it. It's just something that I've always thought about.
J.K. Grammer said in the first Action Comics, he didn't fly. He could only leap over tall buildings in a single bound. And then they gave him the ability to fly.
Thank you, J.K.
Thanks, J.K.
Yeah, it just kind of, it's just one of the things that I kind of wondered about while I was watching. And while I was thinking, I was like, why didn't I ever think about that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like, what makes him, I just say magic.
And, right, and then that's pretty much what it is.
I guess if you question stuff too much in comics, it becomes less fun sometimes.
Well, it depends. Like, you know who all my favorite comic book characters are.
Right.
There's Iron Man, no superpowers. Black Panther, we like him. No superpowers.
No real superpowers.
No real superpowers.
Not like.
We have Punisher. He only had no superpower.
No superpowers.
Until he got that anti-aging serum or whatever that stuff.
That was crazy.
I mean, those are the three that I really like a lot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're talking to someone that has, people that they build stuff. And I think for me, I think the reason I relate to them so much more is that they're more human than not. You know what I'm saying? But then you have people like, Shadowhawk and whatnot.
I mean, in a way, Black Panther is because he gets stuff granted to him by the Panther God. Apparently, he gets acute senses and increases his strength, speed, stamina, reflexes, and agility to Olympic levels. So it's not like
To Olympic levels,
he's not a
though.
superhuman
Right.
type thing.
To Olympic levels.
Yeah, he can pick up a prey scent and
What?
memorize tens of thousands of individual ones. Now that's pretty.
He can pick up what?
The like someone he's stalking, he can pick up their scent.
Oh, okay.
Like a panther would.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah, but I wouldn't count that as superhero powers. I grant you that. That's
Right.
not strong enough to be superhero
Right,
powers.
right. So, I mean, that's the thing that kind of, you know, I guess I think
You
about.
like that kind of stuff.
I mean, I like this stuff, but I also like. I mean, I like Hulk. I like Superman. I mean, I'm not like a huge Superman fan because I'm not a huge DC fan.
Yeah,
I
DC
mean,
has its faults for sure.
right. And so, I mean, I didn't read a lot of the. I like Spider-Man back then, So I mean, he has superpowers and stuff like that, but he also created like the web slingers and everything else, and stuff like that, and he had a spidey sense and
You
whatnot.
like the ingenious, like the
I
people
think
who
so. I think that's what it is.
don't just have aren't just awesome because they have the powers.
I
They're
like the
awesome because of what
gadgets.
they do
I
with
really
them.
like the gadgets also.
The gadgets.
You know,
Yeah,
but
you're right. So Batman, you like Batman?
Batman
Batman has
got
tons of gadgets.
Batman got issues. Okay, I
Oh,
like Batman.
please.
Okay,
Most superheroes have issues. Tony Stark has more issues than Batman.
he don't have daddy issues.
Okay, so is one issue worse than the other kind of issue?
Ain't nothing wrong with drinking.
Ain't
Well, anyway, so
nothing wrong with drinking.
and he's a dick sometimes. But yeah, so we watched Man of Steel. Your mileage will vary if you go see it. Are we disappointed
Yeah.
we went to go see it? Nah.
No, not at all. I really enjoyed myself.
I enjoyed
Popcorn and soda was great.
it. Yep. And but I don't. Unlike Iron Man 3, I don't think we'll go back and see this one
No,
unless someone.
I would.
Okay,
I mean,
if a family member or something like that wanted some company,
right.
I would go.
I wouldn't be offended to see it again at all.
Yeah, I wouldn't be offended to see it again, and everything else. So,
So,
that
yeah. Man of Steel.
and then
See, we already talked about it, so now we can't talk about it in media.
oh
I spent too much time talking.
we
about it.
did.
We got deep into it.
We did kind of get deep into
It's
it.
fine.
I can play the media bumper real quick.
No. Father's Day.
All right, so in the yesterday's. Oh, before we go to Father's Day, so after we've been jumping all over the weekend. Okay, so Father's Day was yesterday,
Right.
and what did we do?
We went over to my parents' house, and my dad had his requested meal of cube steak.
Which was awesome.
Yeah. So happy Father's Day. Happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers. Jay and my
Uh-huh.
dad and my uncle were there. Happy Father's Day, fathers.
Thank you.
And so that was fun. Just hanging out with my family is always a fun time. And then we played a wonderful little game with my family called Cards Against Humanity.
And you're like, I know everybody knows this. Like, you play Cards Against Humanity with your mother and father.
And those of y'all who don't know what Cards Against Humanity is, it's the tagline of it is it's a party game for horrible people.
Mm-hmm.
And basically, it's like apples to apples, but more offensive in a lot of ways.
Right.
And I've heard the apples, like I've never played apples to apples, and I've heard it's actually a little offensive already. But
Oh, really?
that's what I've heard. I don't know. But yeah, I do.
Maybe we should get apples for those
Apples
times.
to
when,
apples.
Apples to apples for those times when we don't want to be
No,
rude.
I mean, yeah, because I think you and I were the only ones who weren't uncomfortable.
Right.
I thought it was funny hearing my mom and dad and seeing them looking at all these phrases. It cracked me up.
And then me explaining your dad what smeg was.
No, you explained what. He didn't know what smegma was.
No, he didn't.
Bless his heart.
So I had to
Is
explain it
that
to
a? I don't even think
It was
that's a medical term. No, it's not. A medical
him. Actually, and it's funny because
It is a medical.
it's a medical term.
It is a medical
And
term.
I showed it to him as the medical term, and he was reading. He was like, "That doesn't explain much."
So you're like,
Then I was
fine.
like, "Okay, toe jam, but think of it somewhere else."
And he was like, oh, okay.
That was all I could do. Oh, see, J.K. Graham was like, "What was it?"
Hold on. I had to here. I'll link you the Wikipedia article,
Well,
and
well, no,
make sure you don't have.
no, we didn't. I didn't say what it was. Oh, can we say what it is?
I mean, it's a medical.
It's a medical
It's
term.
it's a medical
It's a
term.
medical term.
It's not anything dirty.
Smegma.
It is the buildup of crud around the penis,
Well, it's also
specifically around the head.
not just the penis; it's also the vaginal area as
Vaginal
well,
area.
because
It
that's
can.
what.
Yeah. Basically, when people don't clean themselves,
Right,
you get smegma.
right. It's
So
cottage cheese, baby.
it looks like cottage cheese. So if you have smegma, you need to go take a bath.
Right, pretty much. And
Penis
so,
is an acceptable word. As I said, in what is that one football movie a long time ago? Friday night, not Friday Night Lights, is it?
no,
Was it?
not Friday Night Lights.
No, no,
That's
no.
the TV
It's
show.
the other one.
No.
Anyway, but there's a teacher in front of the class in a sex ed class, and she was making all the kids saying, penis, 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 vagina, vagina, vagina.
Was it
Because
Varsity Blues?
yes,
Punk
yes, it was
Gopher. Thank
Varsity
you.
Blues, and just to so they would know it wasn't a dirty word, but it was funny. So now I always say it. I have no problem with saying
So
penis and
you, so you,
vagina.
so you go penis, penis, penis,
Vagina,
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 vagina. I
vagina.
say that more often than you think in my head.
That's awesome. You know what? Since y'all bring up Varsity Blues, I don't believe I've ever seen that movie.
It's a good movie. It's one of those. I mean,
I have to watch
you
it.
missed out on a lot of good movies.
I need to see this
You missed out on a
Varsity
lot of good
Blues.
movies.
You know
We'll have to
what?
watch that.
I'm gonna go over to Netflix while we're doing this.
It is good.
And then so yeah, we did
I
that.
don't want your life. That's the kid in Dawson's Creek.
Man, I think
I don't
or
want your life. Sorry,
maybe
I
I just
love that
heard
part.
maybe I just heard a lot. Netflix.com. Okay. So, with that, that was our week wrap up. So let's go ahead and jump right into a little bit of media with this long intro that Renee hates so much.
Media. Movies, books, comics, TV.
It's like the bumper. It's like the little recording that Scott has of has of Veronica saying sausages. Have you heard him play this? She
Oh,
said, sausages," and it's like a second longer than you expect it to be, and it throws you off. It's like
right.
this every time. I'm like, oh my gosh, shorten this thing. One second would make a ton of difference. I'm
Huh.
gonna put it out there.
So
So,
Varsity Blues is not on Netflix.
oh, because it was a good movie.
It's
They don't
also
put good movies
not.
like that on Netflix.
It's also not one of the movies for Prime. So I'll have to pay to rent it. So I'll have to add this to my watch list, and then we'll see. Maybe we'll find it somewhere like at Walmart or something
For like
for
$5.
$5 or something.
Sounds like a
So,
plan to me.
um,
Stan. Sounds like a plan, Stan.
so let me start the TV up.
And I'll talk about our movie that we wrote for
We
last
for,
week.
Yep, we rode for Red Cliff,
Red Cliff. This has subtitles in it.
and we
This
had
will back up our decision.
had subtitles in, and it was also Father's Day weekend.
And so it did not get watched.
Because we spent a lot of time hanging out with Deidre, because Deidre was in
My
town.
sister, yeah.
Her sister Deidre was in town, and we had an amazing time. Because we went to O'Charlie's on Saturday after the horseback riding. Did we already say that?
What? Did
We said that before the show, I
think
think. Huh? The Dictator's on Netflix.
Wasn't that lovely? So Red Cliff didn't get watched. It doesn't mean that we don't want to see it.
It did not.
So we will
get
be
watched.
seeing it. So
Hando's not here,
So yeah. So what's the top number? I have it up.
it is
already.
155.
155. Let's see if we get some horribleness in here. 32, which is going to be a TV show.
Really?
Well, here. Do you know what I can do?
Yeah,
Hold
sure.
on. What's the minimum number? Give me a minimum number, and then that way it'll always be a movie. We'll do that.
No, just go ahead and
No. Well, what's the minimum number? Just give me a minimum.
I mean the minimum.
Where did the movie start?
Oh, where the movie start? Oh, you can do like 32 through.
Yeah.
Oh, why'd you say that?
Cause,
Let's see.
Cause I just thought of it.
52. to 155.
You can do that in WoW too, by the way.
I know.
94.
Are you in WoW?
No.
Random.org does that?
Yes.
Ooh, babe, it's Gwyneth Paltrow.
I have
Emma.
mixed feelings about her. Read the description for people.
This adaptation of Jane Austen's novel about manners and misguided matchmaking takes a comic look at the romantic meddling of Emma Woodhouse.
Emma Woodhouse?
Yep.
Okay.
So-
Are we supposed to know her or something?
Nah, I don't
That's the
know.
way they phrased it, like we're supposed to know who she.
This is 96. So this is Gwyneth Paltrow is one of these favorite actresses.
Really?
I'm told.
She's so self-important, or acts so
Gwyneth, is
self-important.
that the same one that was in? Is she the one that was in?
Iron Man? Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I forget. You don't remember people's names and everything as much.
But looking at that, she looks in Emma. She looks bigger than
Like,
what she is now.
not as skinny.
Yeah.
Well, she probably
So
lost a lot of weight.
there you go. I mean, you'll be able to see Gwyneth Paltrow as she was back then when she was pretty awesome. You know. All right. So that's what we're gonna be watching this week, and we already talked about Man of Steel.
We did.
And then after the podcast last week, you all know
The wonderfulness was unveiled.
Sony press conference happened at E3, and
I mean,
Sony
I feel
came
like
out.
Such old news, but I can't help it.
Yeah, it is old
It's
news.
so old
So
news.
that's one of the things we had recording on Mondays and being once a week.
Right.
So everybody already know about this. We can just talk about how excited we were.
Okay. All right.
We
So
can talk about how excited.
I'm a Sony fangirl.
Right.
I've liked not only the PlayStation but their products
Mhm.
before that, their headphones and their boom boxes, the cassette tape players. I liked all that.
Right.
So I love the first PlayStation, PlayStation 2, and my PS3. I love them all.
Right.
So I was excited for it. And then they brought out all these amazing games. Granted, most of them are not exclusive to the PS4. Same with Xbox. I think only one or two were exclusive to each system that
Right.
they showed. So I kind of like that there's less of that actually. So more people can get the games, but they revealed all these great games, and then they started talking about the system itself.
Right.
And this is when the crap hit the fan in a good way.
Yeah, because they never
Good crap.
Because they never when Sony brought out the PlayStation 4 back in February or March, whenever they made the announcement, they never said what the price of it was going to be. And so E3 earlier that day, Xbox came out and said Xbox One $499. Sony come up and said Sony PlayStation 4 $399.
Oh, and they totally made the decision that day.
I think so too.
They made that like an hour
and
before.
Not only $399, but they are not going to hold you back from playing used games on their system.
And if you want to share with your friend, you just share with your
And
friend.
they said, but it's left up to the publisher. So I mean that's the thing.
Yeah,
you know,
it's left up to the publisher,
but they don't.
Publishers aren't going to touch that a lot.
But
So,
and my thing is that the difference is to me is that there's nothing hardwired into the PS4 like the Xbox One that will cause you not to be able to use new used games.
right.
So I mean it is what it is, and you know I can't complain too much, and we're excited, and
I am super excited. I cannot wait to get a PS4 in this freaking house.
right.
Not getting an Xbox One.
Right. And because apparently, from what Don Matrix from Microsoft said, for those that, you know, what if you don't have an internet connection to play with an Xbox One? I mean, what do you suggest for those people?
Fortunately, we have a product for people who aren't able to get some form of connectivity. It's called Xbox 360.
Right.
Stick with 360. That's your message if you don't
Well,
really like it.
if you have zero access
Yeah.
to the internet,
That, I mean, I wonder how many people yelled at him after they heard what he said.
Right, right.
Like, are you freaking serious? So that just kind of, it was funny. I mean, Microsoft will sell plenty of
Oh, yeah.
Xboxes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not thinking that they're going to go under. Not even by
Okay,
far. Not even
so
close.
I mean, there are some games on Xbox One exclusive that I do want to play.
Yeah,
I would like to
that's
play
the
Rise.
problem.
So I think it's going to be something like how it happened with the PS3 for us. We didn't get a PS3 when it came out. I mean, we didn't get a PS3 until like maybe 2 years ago. Maybe
Yeah.
it was like 2 years ago
Yeah.
or three. Oh, wait a minute. No, this
It
is
was for Uncharted, right?
yeah. Wait a minute.
We were
Actually,
we were definitely in our apartment.
yeah, we're in our apartment. So I don't even know, were we married yet?
Yeah.
So it was like
We
2000.
got it when we were in the new apartment because remember I got it from that one service. The
So it's 2010.
Game
It must have been
Glide. I got it from Glide.
It must have been 2010 is when we got it. So you know, and the Xbox, it had been out for a while. You know, so we'll probably eventually get an Xbox One.
Eventually, probably.
It'll probably be when the prices are down, or it may be a used one. I mean, hopefully filled with used games that not playing.
filled with used games that they forgot to wipe off.
So yeah, so that was our thought from the Sony press release, press conference, and then also last week, a week ago today, there was a new game that came out for the 3DS, and this game is called Animal Crossing.
Yes.
And you're probably like, why are you guys talking about 3DSs? Y'all don't own any 3DSs. Well,
We do now.
We do now.
That was very anticlimactic. How you like that? Just So, yeah.
So we
I haven't had a handheld since I won a PSP and then I sold it about 2 weeks after. And this was when it first came out. I mean, this was like the week it came out. I won one.
You know, I want to fucking steal.
Weird how I won it. It was almost like
it was a gaming website. Hell,
yeah, it was
you
a
know what?
gaming website, and
Cause
I won out of like thousands and thousands of people. I won.
Yeah,
And it was my first day. Cause
oh, here we go.
It was like
it was April 23rd that you won, and it was from and it was from One Up.
What a year was it?
2005.
2005.
And let's see here. Congratulations, Renee Crocker. And if I click on her profile, she's Ice Water 1. Oh, babe, click on the link.
What?
This is my Zeta lady. Oh.
That is so funny. I love that it still has all my freaking article. Oh, I remember Priapism. He was Stan. I knew him from Final Fantasy. And I was talking about Guild Wars. Hey, there are 3 pages. You should totally read some of those. Oh, and on April 23rd, the name of the title of the entry was "I never win anything."
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
for
your
hit
title?
the button. Yeah, for the next blog, and I talk about winning it.
Okay. So I had to teach myself about 5 times. I want a PSP, and I never win anything.
So yeah, so that was a good little. I love that my rank is Grandma's boy. Thanks, One Up.
Oops, sorry about the noise for waking y'all up.
No, you aren't sorry at
Well,
all.
that's awesome.
JK, ooh, if I could reach across airwaves, I would choke you. Anyway, so yeah,
so
he
cute.
just said I was so cute. What happened?
Whatever.
What happened?
She's beautiful now. You were cute back then.
Oh,
You were cute as a
thanks.
child.
Thanks. Yeah. Okay. This is bragging. I will admit, but I was cute as a child. I was cute. I was a cute kid.
You were cute as a child.
I was really cute.
But I didn't marry a cute woman. I married a beautiful woman. That's what I'm talking about. She's damn sexy.
This feels so wrong.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, moving on. So we haven't even popped open Animal Crossing yet.
We haven't. We just picked them up today.
So I just want to mention that we got it. That's why it's on there. Like, hey, we have
and
it.
look forward to a review.
And I used to play the one on GameCube. and I loved it. So and the graphics look about the same as they were on GameCube. So I feel like it's not too bad.
Right. And then also on Friday, a game came out called that's been waiting for. That has people have been waiting with bated breath for. Um, and this game is called Last of Us. And Renee,
Yes,
you've been playing some Last of Us.
I have been playing some of The Last of Us.
So what are you thinking?
Okay, here's my thing. Let's say this up front. People have said that this game has been the best game of this console generation, and that this has changed all games from here on out. I think the more dramatic one said this, but everybody said it was so amazing. I have not reached that either. I have not reached that point yet where it blows me out of the water, or I'm not blown out of the water in general. Now, that's not to say I like the game. The art is beautiful. The voice acting is awesome. The animations are great. The enemies can be frustrating, but not too frustrating. You can finally get past parts, and so I'm enjoying it. But I keep waiting for that moment.
Yeah.
Like the first 5 minutes the first 15 minutes or so were really gripping.
Hmm.
But
Yeah, and there were some people that people were talking about. It got better once you got the quarantine area, and they were talking about this
I
at
am
work.
out of the quarantine.
But you are, and I was kind of like, so
What's
I was like,
disappointing?
so you guys already went past the part that you were
Yeah.
at, because I think it's the part I was thinking they were talking
Right.
about. It was like, no, we haven't been to that part yet. I was like,
I keep waiting.
what?
I hope it's not gonna be like this for the rest of the game. Cause okay, it, it'd be fine if it was, because it's still a good game. But I want
Right.
that epiphany. It's
Yeah.
like I want that thing that everybody's talking about.
Right,
But
right.
the thing I like most, I think, are the facial expressions. The way, like, a character does not have to say anything. You
Right.
know exactly what they're feeling, and they're so real. And the people that did the timing of the talking, it seems so natural that I'm enjoying it. I'm going to play more after this. So, Last of Us.
Yep. Well, cool. All right, let's jump right into some food.
The fridge is not prepared.
I lost nothing this past week.
But think about what you did. Saturday, you
Oh,
had
yeah.
half a tub of pop. Oh no, Sunday you had half a tub of popcorn,
I did.
and then you ate dinner over at my house, and you know how that goes.
Yes.
On Sunday,
Yes.
and then Saturday we had O'Charlie's.
Mm-hmm.
So, so I think not losing anything is good.
Oh yeah, and I think it's gonna be not worse, but it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, so we're gonna start walking more. And see, I'm telling this to our listeners. Maybe I'll actually
Right.
stick with it if I tell people that I'm gonna be doing it. But I'm proud of you for not gaining, and I'm fine too.
Oh my gosh, babe!
Oh my gosh, what?
I just found a picture of me from third grade,
Yay!
from our third grade yearbook.
I want to see it. Do you have poofy hair like you did when I first met you?
Yes.
What is up with you and the poofy hair?
I told you why I had poofy hair, because oh my god.
Okay, so you're gonna have to post this so everybody can see in the chat room. And then, so those of you who aren't here, tough luck. No, no, I'm sure Jay will post it so everyone
Oh
can see. Right there.
man, this is freaking awesome. Let me save.
He was a
this.
really cute kid.
Let me save
There's
this.
this one picture. He looks a lot like a girl because his hair's all long and flowy.
Let's see, third grade. All right. Let me see. Let me open this. All right. And so, let me change to a different scene for our viewer audience. And add.
This is
I don't know.
great,
Yeah, this is-
great radio.
I know. I am so sorry, y'all, but this cracked me
I
up.
thought you were expert at doing this.
I am. All right, so look on the screen here.
Oh, you can barely see. Is that you in the middle?
Right here.
Oh,
That's
over
me
here.
right there.
Oh, big old head.
And you know who this is? This is Miss Davis.
Oh, did you always talk about?
I called her Miss Davis. It was really Davis, Davis,
Uh-huh.
but I always called her Miss Davis. And she was like, she went to the board. I remember her going to the board and said, Jerry, my name is Miss Davis, Davis,
And you kept
and
doing it
then
anyway.
and not Divus. I said, okay, Miss Davis.
I would have sent you to the office.
No, I didn't do it on purpose. That's what I called her, But yeah.
Oh, I was trying to be smart. Like, ha,
No, I
you
was.
tell me to do Davis. I'm going to
Nah,
say
I was trying to.
Davis.
Yeah,
That's something you
man.
would do,
That
though.
is crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't.
Yeah, you totally disrupted
I
the flow.
did. I absolutely did. And that's my buddy Brian. I'm gonna have to friend him. So, but yeah. So I guess, and the reason you all are seeing this too is that probably seeing some of this is that my 20th. Yeah, my
Uh,
20th year anniversary for
so people are posting
reunion is
old
coming up.
pictures.
Yeah, yeah. So
Okay, so that's cool, cool.
yeah, so that is funny stuff. Funny
So,
stuff.
I want to tell you about the frog pants people did
All right, go
in
ahead,
terms of
tell
weight
us.
loss. The frog pants people to date on the Nerdtacular Challenge have lost 3,491.9 pounds.
Wow.
For 254 people, that is 13.64 pounds per person. How
That,
about that? That is
that
crazy.
is
So
freaking amazing.
definitely we're going to reach 3,500 by Nerdtacular. I say definitely, but and it might not, but I really think that we can all lose 9 pounds collectively by then. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so great job. I can't wait to see everybody. Everybody's going to be looking pimp and suave and smooth.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's awesome.
Well, cool. Um, we didn't do anything as far as cooking anything new.
No, I was going to,
You were.
but you said no.
I did.
You're like, woman, get out of that kitchen and stop cooking.
Yep. I said, Don't throw
Stop
in that.
making me all the sandwiches.
Quit making all those sandwiches and come on in here. So, but what we're going to do today, we're going to try out some Dorothy Lynch.
Yes.
Or do you want to do a popcorn? Which
No.
one you want to do?
Dorothy Lynch.
You do a Dorothy Lynch? And I'll chit chat with you all for a minute here. Um, for the what? And for as I'm looking at the chat room, Mr. Punk Gopher said that he's been doing losing himself. So if you all looking for information, to join the Frogpants group or anything else out there, you go to www.tinyurl.com/n13 no frog pants lose it. I think it's frog pants lose it. Yep, is where you want to go to join the group. Or if you're in the chat room right now, you'll have a handy dandy link there.
Yeah, the Frog Pants group is great in Lose It. Everybody,
Yep.
encourages everyone. It's pretty nice.
Yep. So if you don't want to copy that big URL, I'll give you the small one. Bam. How about that? So yeah, we have Dorothy Lynch here.
I had never heard of Dorothy Lynch.
Renee had never heard of Dorothy Lynch.
Ever.
And we have Mr. Punk Gopher here who awesomely, so awesome, he sent us fat-free version and
That's so thoughtful.
the regular version. So, and we're going to be trying those today. Well, Renee's going to be trying them today.
Yeah, because Jerry knows what it tastes
I know what they taste like, but it's been a long time. So today, we will dip thy fingers into thy bowl. Into
I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah.
So let me try the fat-free version.
Give me the other one. I'm going to try the other one.
Here.
I have a straw here.
Are you really going to use a straw?
I'm not going to suck it. I'm just going to dip it
You
in there.
must get that sound bite. I want that. I'm not going to suck it.
Where is that? Dorothy Lynch.
Okay.
Oh.
So this is fat-free.
Mm.
It looks like French.
So which one is this? Oh, wow. That is sweet.
It's the fat-free one. It's not bad. It's like sweeter than French. It's like not more oily, but more viscous.
It is. It is a little oily, actually. Thinking
Okay.
about it.
Mm. That's sweeter than French. That's like French and you add sugar to it.
Mm.
It tastes like honey French. Have you ever had honey French before?
Is that what they have at um Rafferty's?
I don't know. No. I know my
Oh, we've had honey French before
yeah,
from
that's what it tastes like. It tastes just like honey
You
French.
know what? I wonder if honey French is a new thing now. And I
Honey French
want
is not a they had honey French in the bottles when I was a kid in Kroger. No, not a new thing. We used to get it all the time.
But in Nebraska, you don't have French. You have Dorothy Lynch. French is never an option. Is that still if Punk Gopher, if you're out there listening, is that still the case? You can't get French anywhere there, but it's all Dorothy Lynch. Um, at least that's what if I remember correctly. But yeah, thanks, man.
I liked it because I love salads, so this is perfect. And they say you can try it on taco salad, pizza, substitute for ketchup and meatloaf.
Mm.
Ew, vegetables? Ew.
You probably
What
keep,
other vegetables would
you
you
probably
ew?
it's probably easier to get
Mm.
sweet tea in Nebraska than it is to get French dressing.
You think?
I bet you it is.
Oh
But
well,
yes,
I can see why they wouldn't because it tastes like French. So why?
right,
So why would you have a French and a French on the menu?
right. But I did get I did get the recipe that you sent, Punk Gopher. And I will when we run out of this, we may attempt our hand at making it, and we'll let you know how it turns out. So. Yes, I know sweet tea is right in Nebraska because I remember when Famous Days finally showed up and they brought the
Sweet
sweet
tea
tea.
should be everywhere.
It
I'm just gonna
should
put
be.
that out there.
All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into some Mr. Feisty.
Odds and ends.
So let me go on out here. This is the reason why I was on Facebook because I was trying to get all the birthdays. I'm trying to see.
Oh, you didn't get. So you didn't help me get all the
I
birthdays?
didn't because tomorrow on Tuesday is my nephew's birthday, Justin.
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy
Justin!
birthday,
I know
Justin.
Justin.
You do.
Happy birthday, Justin.
And I know his mom, my sister Renee. I love that when I talk about my sister Renee
Mm-hmm.
around your family, and everybody's looking like, why is he saying my sister Renee? And
It's
they're thinking,
funny because most people don't have my name, so it throws them off.
right, right. So I remember the first time you were around, and I was talking to her on the phone. It kind of tripped you out a little bit.
I was like, why does he keep saying my name? Weirdo.
But happy birthday, Justin.
Happy birthday.
He is awesome, So he's gonna be 23. And then tomorrow is also my cousin's mom's their birthday, Caressa Gold Valentine, Caressa Gold
Ooh.
Valentine.
Happy birthday.
And then Sandra Rodriguez from Nebraska.
You have all these people that aren't on my list. Happy birthday, Sandra.
Her birthday is on Saturday. She's the one.
Who's Sandra Rodriguez?
She's the one that would make the enchiladas and
Oh, you told me about that.
for
They
the
were
coworkers,
really-
and we would pay her. She was like, "What kind of enchiladas you want? Do you want chicken, beef, or cheese?" I'd be like, "All three."
Of
And
course.
then it'd be a big pan of each, and we put it in the freezer. It was awesome. And she made that.
How much did they cost?
I mean, it was. I think for 3 pans, I think it ran about $20 to $30.
Not bad.
Oh, it was big old, those aluminum pans, And then also Jason Pike's birthday is on Sunday.
Don't know Jason Pikes.
No, Jason Pike, he went to my school.
Oh, you said it like I should know him.
I know. It was
Who
awesome.
the heck is that?
Do I know a Jason Pike? But yeah, so
And then something else is happening on Sunday.
what's that?
Someone else is having a burst out of a vagina day. That would be
I thought it was Escape from the Vagina Day.
Escape from the Vagina Day. JJ Valentine.
What?
Happy birthday, JJ.
What?
And our tradition is if you're in the chat room when it's your birthday week,
Oh, I just left the chat room.
we get to sing happy birthday.
I just left the chat room.
You're right here, so you're here in proxy.
I left the chat room.
So you can't sing happy birthday to yourself. This is going to be
Sure I
all
can.
Please don't. Uh, that's
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 not
like
sexy.
bragging, or that's like clapping for yourself.
That's not sexy. That's not hot. That's not hot.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Me. Happy
Me.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, J. Valentine. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, thanks,
You're
babe.
welcome. That's exciting.
Yep.
Yay! I did it, and no, that's for later tonight, JK. I ain't even gonna say what he said.
So Eric, there's somebody else's birthday that I kind of looked over.
Who?
Eric Hetzel.
Oh,
Who's
yeah,
that?
you didn't say that, Erica.
That's not a friend of mine.
Really. I must know him from somewhere. I wonder if I can get in my Gmail real quick to see who the heck this was.
No, I don't have an Eric Hetzel for the day.
Maybe it's my secret admirer.
Yeah, I was about to ask.
He plays WoW. He plays Horde. I don't know. It's his birthday today, though. Happy birthday, Eric.
And then also, oh, is that um,
This is horrible.
I can't think of his name. John. No, that's somebody else.
You know, people should really put their WoW IDs on their Facebook page.
Bloody Lock.
Oh.
His birthday is today also.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, his name is John. Oh man, he's the one that says,
We are horrible people.
uh,
And we do horrible things.
we do. We're horrible people, and I can't. John, hold on.
You're going to look, aren't you?
Doggone it, because this is irritating.
I have the hiccups now. I had the weirdest hiccup. But it's not as weird as Jay's cough. I mean, sneeze. Pretty bad.
Jonathan Eric, Bloody Lock.
Okay, yeah.
AIE.
Yeah.
I want
know
this.
him.
You know what? What's his name again?
Eric.
Hmm.
Anyway, so this is not good radio. So,
Oh, you must be. Is it on Facebook?
yes,
You must be friends with him, and I'm not.
he doesn't like you.
What is up with that?
So if you would like to contact us, tell us how boring we're being or how vague we're being or how awesome we are, you can reach us by email at thevalentinecast@gmail.com. And you can see our blog, which has the show notes, including a picture of me on a horse, apparently.
Oh, it's the same guy.
Our blog at ValentineCast.com.
So yeah, that's the same guy. I didn't know you were friends with him on Facebook.
He asked me to be his friend. The podcast Twitter feed is Valentine. You are horrible today. The Valentine.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday week.
Such a brat. The podcast Twitter feed is ValentineCast. And the Facebook page is facebook.com/ValentineCast.
You can call us if you would like to. That number is 415-758-2278. That's 415-75-VCast. Video can be seen at youtube.com/ValentineCast. My Twitter feed, The Cowboy, TheCaoboi. Renee's Twitter feed, The Ice Flow, TheIceflow. That's it.
Bye.
So you guys check out the Twitter feed whenever we get our 3DSs set up. If you have one, we'll friend you like friends.
Ew,
What,
that sounds a little creepy.
that's what friends do.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Well, bye, everyone.
Thank you, chat room, for being here.
Y'all are amazing.
Y'all have a great week. And we'll see you all on Twitter, the Facebook, and everywhere else.
Yep.
And yep. I'm not as old as you, JK. What?
That was horrible. Thank you, Jay. Okay, so this isn't that bad. It's in all the languages.
Yeah, it's in all the languages.
That's okay. I was like, this weighs more than 3DS. Okay, so it's not that bad at all, actually.
So let me go back. So Renee wants me to say I'm gonna suck it. I had never heard of Dory Lynch.
Ever.
And we have Mr. Punk Gopher here who awesomely, so awesome, he sent us fat free version and
That's so thoughtful.
the regular version. So, and we're gonna be trying those today. Well, Renee's gonna be trying them today.
Yeah, because Jerry knows what it tastes
I know what they taste like, but it's been a long time. So today we will dip thy fingers into thy bowl. Into
I don't even know what to say about that.
Yeah.
So let me try the fat-free version.
Give me the other one. I'm gonna try the other one.
Here.
I have a straw here.
Are you really going to use a straw?
I'm not gonna suck it. I'm just gonna dip it.
You
in
must.
there. I'm not gonna suck it.
That was great.
For you, Renee.
I mean, you always get the ones in me.
I know.
Try the fat-free version.
Give me the other one. I'm gonna try the other one.
Let me see.
I have a straw here. Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Are you really going to use a straw?
I'm not gonna suck it.
I'm not going to suck it.
I'm not gonna suck it.
I love
I'm not gonna suck it.
You won't even read this, will you?
I have been reading it.
Really?
I'm not gonna suck
How
it
come you read this but not other things?
because you joke me all the time when I don't read it. Well, so let me export this. Not gonna suck it. How about that? Bam. There you go, babe. I saved it. Whoop. Cancel. Export selection. That's better. Not going. Yes, replace, please. All right. That's that. Yeah, make this bigger. Let me make it bigger. Noise removal. Get profile. Select all. Effect. Noise removal. Okie dokie. Oh, it's all charged up, Renee.
That's lovely.
Here's Renee's.
Do you want me to send it through phone or through
Just
email?
text them to me real quick, and I can do them on a diptych.
Okay.
So here's Renee's pretty purple 3DS. There you go.
Mm.
Charger. Come along. And oh wow. Oh, huh. That's bumpers, babe.
Pull up to my bumper, baby. Bye, JK.
See, JK Grandma? Excuse me. So it's supposed to be a stylus somewhere.
It's tucked inside, baby. Right here.
Oh, I dropped my stylus
Already.
already.
Those are sending to you. Pull up to my bumper, baby.
Check the 3D
Oh, that's
depth.
right. Scott's doing a Man of Steel spoiler thing right now. He's talking about Man of Steel with Justin Young, I think.
Oh, he is?
I think so.
I'm gonna go listen to that. All right, we're gonna stop the feed here. We're gonna go listen to Scott as well. Thanks for saying that, JK. I'm gonna hop over there too. But thanks for coming, everybody.
Thank you,
We'll,
guys.
we'll holler at you in a bit.